I'm going to do a review of the Korean drama I Hear Your Voice. It was a 2013 drama, and it was one of my favorite dramas, or actually was my favorite drama from last year. And I loved it so much that it's made its way into my favorites of all time. So that's how much I really enjoyed it. So the main characters are Jang Hae-sung, who is a 28-year-old lawyer, prosecutor. She's a very cold and sensitive person. Nobody likes to work with her. She's not nice to her clients. The other character is Park Soo-ah, who is a 19-year-old high school student, and he can read minds. So a little backstory on these two. Jang Hae-sung saved Park Soo-ha's life when he was a child. I think it was 10 or 11 some odd years before. As a teenager, she had witnessed his father's murder, and she stopped the man Min Jung-guk from murdering Park Soo-ha as well. And she also testified at the trial, where Min Jung-guk tried to strangle her and immediately was arrested. But she saved his life, went to trial, and got the man who did it convicted. So it's all these years later. Park Soo-ha has been looking for her for all these years. It's kind of not only does he owe her his life, but he also kind of has this unrequited love for her. So he runs into her all these years later. He's been looking for her, and he's disappointed. She's not the person he knew who did what she did. She's a very different person now. But he begins to work with her and helps her with her cases because, like I said, he can read minds. And slowly she becomes a better person. She stops being so mean, so insensitive, so cold. And also around this time, Min Jung-guk has gotten released from prison. So Park Soo-ha is doing whatever he can to protect Hae-sung because he owes her his life and he loves her. And so the drama kind of follows them, their relationship, them dealing with Jung-guk and all her cases. Also, her other relationship with a fellow lawyer, Cha Kwan-woo. So there's kind of a triangle thing going on. And there's also a woman that Hae-sung kind of despises because when they were teenagers, Soo Do-yeon was supposed to go with her to testify at Min Jung-guk's trial, but she ran away. So, and she's also become a prosecutor. So they argue a lot, but eventually they kind of become friends, kind of put their past issues aside. But it's just about those four mainly. And it was just, like I said, the plot's a bit, because that's just the beginning. There's so much stuff that happens. So the plot is a little complicated, convoluted, like I said. But it's just such a good drama. It doesn't drag for me. I find that with a lot of Korean dramas, I could name a ton, and even, other types of dramas, I don't like when they start to drag, because dramas are written at the same time they're filmed. A lot of times, if the story isn't planned out right or concise, you'll end up with a bunch of filler stuff, or just a bunch of crazy, out of nowhere, melodramatic things happening. And I'm not saying that I Hear Your Voice doesn't have any of those things, because there are a few things I could have done without, like cliches, but for the most part, it doesn't drag. The pacing's good. The acting is phenomenal. I was especially impressed with Lee Jong-suk, because everything I've seen him in, he's been amazing, and he was awesome as Park Soo-ah. Park Soo-ah is probably one of my favorite drama characters. He's just such a unique lead role, because a lot of times in Korean dramas, the male leads tend to be rich and jerky and cold and mean. And there's kind of that kind of cooker cutter stereotype that most dramas fill, but he's not that. He totally different from a lot of lead males, and I really enjoyed his performance. Lee Bo Young was really good as Jang Hae Sung, really good. I haven't seen her in anything before, but I thought she was excellent in this one. And Lee Da-hee, who was also in Secret Love, she's in this as well. So she was in 2 really good dramas last year. She's a good actress. Like I said, all around, I was pleasantly surprised. This is a really good drama, and there's, like I said, it's a Korean, it's a Korean drama, and there's going to be super emotional, like melodramatic stuff going on. There's death, there's broken hearts, just all kinds of stuff going on. So I mean, it has funny parts, it's romantic, and just it has great characters. And I'm just always attracted to dramas that have interesting characters. And I really liked Hye-sung because I love dramas with good female lead characters. I hate I could list them off, but there's just so many female leads that are just like the males tend to be, a little cookie cutter, and she was different. She was more strong-willed. I like a strong female character, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this was an amazing drama. I rated it a 10 out of 10. I would definitely rewatch it. I'd get other people to watch it. It was just everything I look for in a drama, this fulfilled for me. So, highest recommendation. Really enjoyed it. And as always, feel free to recommend any dramas or movies you would like me to watch and review, and I will do so. Thanks.